It's Iain from RTO here. Welcome to Retro Ranking, where we look at songs more than albums. And today we've got a bit of a special for you. And this is looking at Deep Purple non-album songs. Now, what we might mean by that, it's the songs that weren't on the original recordings. I've done these in the past and people, this was on this album. Doesn't count for me, and if they're on compilations, no, it's got to be their studio albums. So I found 20, which is a nice round number. So we'll have a look at these. Some of you've probably heard, some of you that might not have heard, but they're all pretty good. So let's get cracking because we've got 20 to go through. So number 20. Now this comes from 2017 and it's from the CD single All I Got Is You, and this is just called Simple Folk. It's just a little bit of twiddly guitar work from Steve Morse. Nothing special about it, it's just some nice guitar. Doesn't go on for very long, but yeah, gets worth a mention. Coming in number 19. Now this was first recorded back in 1973. And it's called First Day Jam, and it's from the Who Do We Think We Are sessions. Now this did feature on the remix from 2000, and this features Ritchie Blackmore, Roger Glover and Ian Pace just doing the stuff. I just think this is great, and we got John Lord on it. It's just a jam, man. Jazzy blues something. You just it's just typical Deep Purple, and a lot of their songs came out of this. I didn't recognise anything that appeared in later songs, but it's a pretty cool little track. Okay, coming in at number 18, we go way back now to 1968, and this is an outtake from the Shades of Purple sessions, and it is called Shadows. It also appeared on Anthology. And it's a track that's got some stuff, great vocal from Rod Evans. I quite like this. Yeah. I don't know how it didn't get on the album, to be quite honest, because I think it was worthy of an album's track. Okay, number 17. This is from 1970. Again, it did appear on the Anthology, but it is called Grab Splatter, and it's an instrumental song, very similar to a thing called John Stew. And then it also appeared on the new Live and Rare Volume 3 EP that came out in 1980. Some really good stuff on this. Again, it's got some of Ian Pace's great drumming, a little bit of that groovy keyboard for Mr. Lord, and a really good guitar bit from Ritchie Blackmore. Absolutely killer. Do like that. Number 16. You go to 1969. Now this was a single that didn't chart, and it's called Emrata. Love that beginning guitar work from Ritchie. Rod Evans plays, does a good vocal on that. Shame it didn't chart because I thought it was a really good song. Okay then, number 15 from 1969. It's a single called Hallelujah. Didn't chart. This is the first single that Ian Gillan was on. It's got a great guitar solo from Ritchie, and this is the first time I heard them delicate screams of Mr. Ian Gillan. I quite like the track. Okay, number 14. We go to 1971 now. Now, this was a B-side of Strange Kind of Woman, and it's called I'm Alone. Yeah, it was put on the remaster of Fireball as well. I love this. Great sort of chuggy tune from the time. It's got some great Hammond organ from John Lord on this, and that's probably why I like it. Okay, coming in number 13. We're staying around that period of 1971. Now, this was an outtake from the Fireball sessions, and it's called Freedom, and it did get on the anniversary album in 2010. It's an alright song. I can see why it wasn't put on the album, but it's still worthy of a mention because it's a Deep Purple track from the classic Mark II lineup. Okay then, number 12. We race ahead now to 2013. Now, this is a song called First Sign of Madness, which was the B-side to Vincent Price. Shame it didn't get on any albums, because the piano work from Don Airey is fantastic. Gillan's vocal sounds great on this. It's just a good, solid track. Okay, number 11, we go back to 2017, and this was on the CD single Johnny's Band, and it's called the In and Out Jam. There's lots of these little jams in this top 20, and it's great. You've got some great guitar work from Steve, solid drumming from Mr. Pace, some lovely little bits of keyboard from Don. I do like that. Very, very good. So the top 10. So number 10 is also a jam, and it's just called Bowling Pace Jam. Previously unreleased until it was put on the 35th anniversary of Come Taste the Band. This is brilliant. It just shows what a great guitar player Tommy Bowling was. I mean, we've heard stuff on his solo stuff, and it's fantastic. But this is just Iain and Tommy, and it's brilliant, and I'm so glad they put this on the anniversary, because Iain Pace is absolutely on fire on this. Iain and Tommy got on very well, so it was great to see this, and I'm so glad that it got put on. Okay then, coming in at number 9 is from 1974, so it's the Burn sort of sessions, and this was the actual B-side. He appeared twice on Burn and the B-side of Might Just Take Your Life, and it's called Corinus Redig. I'm surprised this never got on Burn album, because this is a far better track than A200. I love this. I love that great bass line from Glenn Hughes. The guitar work from Richie on this is brilliant. I just can't understand why this didn't get on the album, because it's a better than, as I said, that A200, much better track. Okay then, coming in at number 8, we go to 1984 and the reunion of Mark II, and it's a song called Son of Alric, and it was on the B-side of the 12-inch version of Perfect Strangers. This is good. This is just Lord, Pace, Glover and Blackmore absolutely killing. You know, they haven't played. Okay, Richie and Roger had been playing to it since 1980, so they were still, they'd been playing in Rainbow together. But to bring, you know, John and Iain coming in, four of them are brilliant. You know, there were 4 brilliant musicians together, and I love this. It's quite long, but it's absolutely brilliant. Okay, coming in at number 7. Now we go to 1990 now, which is when Jolene Turner came in, and this is on the B-side of the 12-inch single of Love Conquers All, which is not one of my favourite songs, but the track Slow Down Sister is killer. In my opinion, this should have been on the Slave and Masters album. That one there. I think this is a better track. It's Love Conquers All was a bit of a dribble track for me, but this is a cool sort of rainbow-esque sort of track, and I love it. It's a really good track. I am so disappointed it didn't get on the album, although it did get put on the remastered version, and which is pretty cool. Okay, then coming in at number 6, go back to 1971 now, and back to those Fireball outtakes. Appeared on the anniversary in 2010, and it's Slow Train. Now this is one that should have been on Fireball, or Who Do You Think We Are? It's a really good track. John's keyboards on this are terrific, and I just love it. I just love that era of Deep Purple. Okay, coming in number 5. Now this is an unreleased track from the Come Taste the Band sessions, and it did make it onto the 35th anniversary version, and it's called Same in LA. Again, I'm so glad that this come on, because it features some great John Lord keyboard, and then the interplay between John and Tommy Bolin is brilliant on this, putting a great bass line from Glenn Hughes. It's an absolutely brilliant track, and how this track never made the album, I don't know. Okay then, coming in at number 4. Now this was on an EP, the Rare Live and Rare EP from 1977, and it's also the B-side of a Black Knight Live single that I've got. This one actually got released in 77 and got to 31 in the charts. And the song on here is Painted Horse. Again, it's a song, why didn't this get on any album? It's absolutely brilliant. But there you go. Okay, number 3. This was a B-side from 1972. It was the B-side of Never Before, which is not probably one of my favourite tracks from Highway Star. And this should have been the A-side, without a doubt. And it's the brilliant and wonderful When a Blind Man Cries. It's probably one of Ian Gillan's best vocals that's not on an album. I've seen them perform this live. I think it was at Milton Keynes when they did the they headlined there. It's absolutely brilliant, and that's why it's my number 3. It's just an absolute killer track. Okay, number 2. Now this was a single from 1971, and it got to number 8 in the UK, and it's the brilliant Strange Kind of Woman. I just love this. One of the classics. I love the keyboards from John Lord on this. Great guitar solo from Richie. Fine vocal from Iain. Brilliant track. And what I like about this is when they used to do this live, the interplay between Iain and Richie was fantastic. Just a great song. But my number 1 song, it's probably their biggest single from 1970. Got to number 4 here in the UK, number 1 in Belgium and Switzerland, and it's the brilliant Black Knight. Probably one of my favourite songs by Deep Purple. Absolutely brilliant. And the bit I like is that solo, and you only get this on the single. That on the using the wang bar, absolutely mind-blowing. You also get some great drumming from Iain on this, and John Lord's keyboard bit is absolutely brilliant. It's just a classic track, and I don't think it's one of the tracks that really, of all the Deep Purple tracks, I think this is the best version. The live version just doesn't live up to its expectations, which is odd for Deep Purple. I just think this is the studio version is the best version of this track ever. So there we go. there's some Deep Purple tracks that are not on albums. Really enjoy that. But I'm sure, is there one of your Deep Purple albums that should be put into this? Yes, it's the Battle Royale. I'm going to try and find the greatest album as voted by you. So if you want to put an entry in, go and watch the video and put your entry in the comment box below the video, and you've got till the 17th of September to do this. That's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and it's marathon day tomorrow, and we have got a corker for you. It's a national treasure, a living legend, the Prince of Darkness himself, the solo albums of Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. So I'm looking forward to that. So have a great day, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.